What is up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into one of the most iconic structures ever built, I need you to do something for me right now. Smash that like button until it turns blue. And if you're not subscribed, what are you even doing with your life? Hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications. You think you know the Eiffel Tower? Think again. We're about to uncover secrets you've never heard before. Do it now. Like and subscribe. Let's go. The Eiffel Tower. Just saying the name conjures images of romance, Paris, and breathtaking views. It's a global icon, a masterpiece of architectural ingenuity, and one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. But how much do you really know about this iron giant? The story begins in the late 19th century. France was preparing to host the 1889 Exposition Universelle, or World's Fair, which was set to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. The French government announced a competition for a centerpiece, a monumental structure to be built on the Champ de Mars. The challenge was to design a tower that would symbolize France's industrial prowess and modern engineering. Over 100 designs were submitted, but the winning proposal came from the firm of Gustave Eiffel, a renowned bridge builder and metals expert. Interestingly, the initial concept for the tower was not from Eiffel himself, but from two of his senior engineers, Maurice Koechlin and Émile Nouguier. They envisioned a great pylon, a massive iron lattice tower. Initially, Eiffel wasn't overly enthusiastic, but he approved further study. Another engineer, Stephen Sylvester, was brought in to refine the design, adding the decorative arches at the base and the glass pavilion on the first level, which made the design more aesthetically pleasing. Eiffel became a passionate supporter of the project. He bought the rights to the patent from his engineers and entered the design into the competition under his own company's name. His proposal was chosen, and the contract was signed in January 1887. The construction was a marvel of precision and efficiency. It began on January 28, 1887, and was completed in just 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days, an astonishing feat for the time. Every one of the 18,038 wrought iron pieces was prefabricated, designed and calculated down to 1/10 of a millimeter, and then assembled on-site by a team of around 300 workers. They used over 2.5 million thermally assembled rivets. The project was not only a triumph of engineering, but also of safety. Remarkably, only one worker lost his life during the construction, which was exceptionally low for a project of this scale in that era. When it was unveiled, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest man-made structure in the world. Standing at 300 meters, or 984 feet, it held this record for 41 years, until the Chrysler Building in New York City was completed in 1930. However, the tower's height isn't static. It actually changes with the temperature. The iron expands in the summer heat, causing the tower to grow by as much as 15 centimeters, or about 6 inches, and it shrinks back down in the winter. Initially, many Parisians, especially those in the artistic and literary communities, hated the tower. They called it a useless and monstrous blot on the city's skyline. A petition signed by prominent figures like Guy de Maupassant and Alexandre Dumas the Younger was sent to the government, denouncing the tragic lamppost. The plan was always to dismantle the tower after 20 years. So, how did it survive? The answer lies in its utility. Gustave Eiffel was a clever businessman and scientist. He knew the tower's survival depended on it being useful. So, he encouraged scientific experiments to be conducted from its peak. He installed a meteorology laboratory, and, more importantly, he saw its potential for communications. The tower's height made it an ideal platform for a radio telegraph transmitter. During World War I, the French military used the tower's radio station to intercept enemy messages, jamming German communications and playing a crucial role in the First Battle of the Marne. This strategic importance saved it from being torn down. Today, the Eiffel Tower remains a vital communications hub. It broadcasts dozens of digital television channels and FM radio stations across Paris and the surrounding region. Over the years, various antennas have been added to its top, increasing its overall height. As of 2022, after the addition of a new digital radio antenna, its total height is now 330 meters, or 1,083 feet. Let's explore the tower itself. It has 3 levels accessible to the public. The ground floor isn't just an entry point, it's a bustling space. Here you'll find the ticket booths, information desks, and the imposing hydraulic machinery of the original elevators, which you can still see in action. A climb or elevator ride takes you to the first floor. This is the largest of the 3 levels. It features a transparent floor, offering a thrilling view of the ground below. There are restaurants, shops, and a cinema showing a film about the tower's history. It's a great place to walk around, with an outer walkway that gives you a panoramic perspective of Paris. The second floor is perhaps the most popular for its views. It's high enough to offer a stunning, clear vista of the city's landmarks like the Louvre, Notre Dame, and the Arc de Triomphe, but not so high that they become indistinct specks. This level also has more shops and a fine dining restaurant, Le Jules Verne, which has its own private elevator. For the ultimate experience, you take another elevator from the second floor up to the summit, the third floor. This space is much smaller, divided into an enclosed lower section and an open-air platform above. The view from here, almost 300 meters up, is absolutely breathtaking. On a clear day, you can see for miles. Up here, you can also peek into a recreation of Gustave Eiffel's private apartment, complete with wax figures of Eiffel, his daughter Claire, and Thomas Edison. Let's talk about aesthetics. The tower's intricate lattice design isn't just for show. It's a brilliant engineering solution that makes it incredibly strong, yet relatively lightweight and highly resistant to wind. The graceful, curved form was revolutionary for its time, and the color. The tower is repainted every 7 years to protect the iron from rust. The color has changed over the years from reddish brown to a yellow ochre. Since 1968, it has been painted in a specially mixed shade called Eiffel Tower Brown, which is applied in 3 graded tones, with the darkest at the bottom and the lightest at the top to create a uniform appearance against the sky. While the Eiffel Tower was the world's tallest structure for decades, it has since been surpassed. There are now several lattice towers taller than it, such as the Tokyo Skytree and the Canton Tower. Even within France, it's no longer the tallest structure. The Milo Viaduct, a massive cable-stayed bridge, and several military communication towers are taller. But none of them possess the same cultural significance or iconic status. One final, fascinating fact concerns its illumination. The golden glow and the sparkling light that adorn the tower at night are a spectacular sight. The golden lighting was installed for the new millennium, and the 5-minute sparkling show happens every hour on the hour from dusk until 1 a.m. However, while the tower itself is in the public domain, the light show is not. The illumination is considered a separate artistic work and is protected by copyright. This means that while you can take photos of the tower at night for personal use, professional or commercial distribution of these images technically requires permission from the tower's operating company, the Société d'Exploitation des Falls. From a controversial engineering project to a beloved national symbol, the Eiffel Tower story is one of vision, perseverance, and transformation. It has witnessed over a century of history, survived wars and critics, and continues to stand tall as a testament to human creativity. It's more than just an iron tower. It's the heart of Paris, a beacon of light, and an enduring source of wonder for millions of people from all over the globe. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the Eiffel Tower. I hope you learned something new and feel inspired. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure you've obliterated that like button and are subscribed to the channel for more incredible stories. Drop a comment below and let me know what landmark we should explore next. Until next time, stay curious.